This video contains two parts. First part is under crystal microphone and second part is under capacitor microphone and electret microphone. So let's start.
Good morning everyone. Myself Dr. Shantanu Bhattacharya, Assistant Professor VC Department, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Gattankulathu, Chennai. Today I am going to start another topic. Another new topic is called crystal microphone. Okay, last days I have completed microphone and microphone characteristics and also carbon microphone. This is the first discovered microphone. If you didn't watch my video, first go through this video and then see this video also. It will be helpful for all of you. So starting with crystal microphone. Okay, so what is crystal microphone? In this this is the basic diagram of the crystal microphone. Okay, so what is this? There is a crystal one. As it is a crystal microphone, then definitely there will be a crystal. So there is a crystal and this is the diaphragm, and sound waves are coming from this direction. So what will happen actually? Piezoelectric microphone, also called crystal microphone. So this crystal microphone is actually it is also called the piezoelectric microphone because their working principle based on the piezoelectric effect. Okay, so it is also called the piezoelectric microphone. It is used primarily between 1930 to 1960. At that time, these were important to the home recording and small scale paging market. Okay. So now, what are the basic principle of the crystal microphone? So, crystal microphone use a thin strip of piezoelectric crystal attached to a diaphragm. Okay, so here this is the crystal and diaphragm is also there. So when sound wave hits to the diaphragm, then it vibrates in response to the sound pressure. This is very simple, that diaphragm is very thin sheet like that. Okay, so when sounds wave actually hits the diaphragm, then it simply it will vibrate. Okay, so this diaphragm is connected directly to the crystal, so it will actually give a pressure on the crystal. That means the diaphragm is connected to the piezoelectric crystal, such as here basically used quartz, Russian salt, ceramic crystal. So when diaphragm moves, then it bends or compresses the crystal. I have already told that diaphragm is connected. First of all, sound wave comes, diaphragm is there, diaphragm vibrates, and after that, this with the diaphragm, a crystal is connected. So when diaphragm vibrates, that means some pressure will go to the crystal also. So after that, it is the next point is due to the piezoelectric effect, this mechanical, that means when crystal vibrate means crystal get compressed. Okay, so there will be definitely some mechanical stress happen. So due to this mechanical stress, the crystal generate a electric voltage. Okay, so early times basically Rogers or crystal basically used, but because of its high output, but it is very sensitive to moisture and somehow it is very much fragile. Later microphone basically ceramic material such as barium titanate and lead zirconide basically used for this purpose. Okay, so now these are some advantages are there. What are these advantages? High sensitivity, it can generate a strong electrical signal without needing additional amplification. No extra amplifier, it is not needed. Okay, so no external power required. Okay, that means in the extra supply battery, it is not required. Compact and lightweight, good frequency response and also high stability. Okay, so what are the disadvantages? It is fragile and sensitive to humidity. I have already told in the Rochelle salt crystal like that. It is very much sensitive to moisture and degrade over time. Okay, so and limited frequency response, that is not ideal for high fidelity sound recording. Distortion at high sounds level may struggle with very loud sounds, leading to nonlinear distortion, and it is use is very limited. Okay.
next part of the video contains the capacitor microphone and electret microphone.
Condenser microphone is actually the capacitor microphone. Okay, so it is also called a capacitor microphone. So this is the basic structure of the capacitor microphone. So where you can see there is a back plate, this is fixed, and there is a front plate, this is actually very thin, and this is actually behaves as a diaphragm. Okay, and these two plates are connected with a battery. So with this battery, actually these two plates are basically charged positively or negatively charged. Okay, so now let's start. Condenser microphone has a two plated diaphragm where one can move, which can act as a diaphragm, that means this front plate, and another one is fixed called back plate, this one is back plate. Okay, a constant electric charge is applied to the capacitor. I have already told this battery is very important here, because without battery it will not work. Okay, so with this battery here, this two plates actually positively and negatively charged. Now what is the principle? So sound wave actually coming in this side, so this actually hits this front plate or diaphragm, then what will happen? It will vibrate. So when it will vibrate, then what will happen? This between this plate there is a basically air. Okay, so this is a dielectric material. So before going to explain this principle, this is actually, what is this? There is a positively charged and negatively charged two electrodes, and between them there is a air, so it looks like a or behaves like a capacitor. Now what is this? Sound waves are coming, hits the diaphragm, diaphragm moves means actually between these two plates distance will reduce, and all of you know that this is the actually the very important equation, that is C equals to epsilon A by D. That means with the distance between these two plates, capacitor is inversely proportional. So if distance reduces, then capacitor effect increases. So what will happen? So one by one I just clearly mention each and every point. So first point, a constant electric charge is applied to the capacitor. It is I have already told. So sound depresses the diaphragm, okay, causing the change in spacing between diaphragm and backplate. I have already told that variation in distance changes the capacitance also. I have also told this. That means C equals to, as it is very important, based on this equation you can understand with the change of distance capacitance effect also changes. Okay, and this capacitance effect is also related to the voltage. So change in capacitance alters the voltage across the capacitor. So if capacitance effect increases, then voltage also increases. If capacitance effect decreases, then voltage also decreases. So this varying voltage is then amplified by the internal P amplifier circuit to create a usable audio signal. So this is the basic working principle of the capacitor microphone or condenser microphone. I just repeat. What is this? There is a front plate. This is actually thin front plate, diaphragm it is actually, and there is a back plate which is fixed, and between them there is a air, and these two plates are connected with a battery. Battery is charged these two plates, so it is one is positively charged, one is negatively charged. When sound waves hits the diaphragm means in the front plate, then it will vibrate. So due to this vibration, distance between these two plates reduces. So as it is reduces, so capacitance effect increases according to this principle, this equation. And when capacitance effect changes, then it is also changes the output voltage. Okay, so this is the main principle. Okay, now so there are some important points which you have to remember. That means diaphragms are thin, which require very less energy to vibrate. In turn, make condenser mic very sensitive. So as it is very thin, so very quickly it will vibrate. So it is very sensitive to quiet sound and are capable of capturing higher frequencies. It is very important. That means one battery is needed. And there are two types of condenser microphones. In the case of condenser, two types of diaphragms are there: small diaphragm, large diaphragm. And the small diaphragm are very much useful for vocal and live instruments and tend to be more accurate than large diaphragm, having a wider frequency response. Okay, and large diaphragm is basically used for recording vocals. It is generally a deep toned microphone that tend to warm up the sound. Large diaphragm gives a richer, more detailed sound in high sensitivity. High sensitivity means the output signal will be very clear. And the disadvantage of the large diaphragm is their expenses. Okay, so due to this large expense, sometimes basically for luxury microphone it is basically used. Okay, and what are the advantages? Advantages is high sensitive, wide frequency response, low self noise, excellent transient responses. And what are the disadvantages? Require, first of all, here I have from the starting onwards I am telling all of you that there is a external power, that means battery is very important, and it is more fragile compared to dynamic microphone, and can be sensitive to, here also it is sensitive to humidity, and it is handling noise also. Okay, so now we are coming to the electret microphone. Already we have completed capacitor microphone or condenser microphone, and same principle will follow for electret microphone. So I discuss both this microphone in a single video. It will be helpful for all of you. So what is electret microphone? Electret microphone is also same as condenser or capacitor microphone, where but difference is, what is the difference? Main difference is there a permanent charge is there. Okay, that means here no battery is needed. Okay, in the previous case, that means in the condenser microphone, what was happened at that time, battery is actually give a charge to the plates, otherwise without battery it will not work. But in the case of electret microphone, there is a inbuilt charge is there, so there it is doesn't require any battery. Okay, so condenser microphone, so it is again I have mentioned, condenser microphone needs an external voltage to charge the microphone diaphragm. Already I said this. But electret microphone use a permanently charged plastic element called electret placed in parallel with a conductive metal black plate. Here this is the permanent charge, means there is a electret materials are there. Okay, so now this is the basic structure. You can see that there is a polymer diaphragm is used, and there is a polarized electrodes are there. So this side is positively charged, so this side is negatively charged, and as there is a charge is there, after that you can understand same principle will follow. Sound wave hits the diaphragm, the distance between these two plates it will reduce means, that means hits the diaphragm vibrates, so sound actually distance between the two plates reduces. Then what will happen? As distance reduces, the capacitance effect increases. So capacitance effect increases means it will increase the voltage. Okay, so one by one I just repeat the operation according to the point. Sound wave is the diaphragm causing it to move. Capacitance changes between the diaphragm and backplate, gathering weak electrical signal. This amplifier boosts this. There is an amplifier also attached. So amplifier boosts this weak signal to a more usable level. Output signal is sent to the external preamplifier or audio circuit for further processing. Okay. Now these are the advantage, that means no, first and most important advantage is not required any battery. So this is a very much important of this electret microphone. Okay, so that means difference between condenser microphone and electret microphone is a first point, that is in the case of condenser microphone battery is needed, in that case of electret microphone battery is not needed. Okay, so inbuilt battery is there. Then next, compact and lightweight, so suitable for miniaturized applications like mobile phones, hearing aids, laptops. Low power consumption, so good sensitivity and frequency response, and affordable and mass producible. Okay. Disadvantages, there is also some disadvantages. What are these? Just go through it. Lower signal quality versus high end condenser, that is it is they do not match the audio fidelity of studio grade condenser microphone. Okay. Aging and charge decay, that means early electric materials lost charge over a time, slowly, though modern materials have improved its longevity. Previously, the whatever the inbuilt charge is there, slowly it decays with the time. So it will be, if charge is not there, then it will not work. So this is the disadvantage. Okay. So nowadays it is improved, better as time goes on. So better application, better actually scientists also do some better thing for this microphone. Okay. Then limited dynamic range, may not perform well in high sound pressure level environment compared to the dynamic microphone. Okay. Applications area: telephone, smartphone, desktop computer, headset, hearing aids, lift control, parking meters, surveillance equipment, audiovisual product. So these are the within this video I have completed the what is a condenser microphone or capacitor microphone, and also the electret microphone, and what are the differences between these two. Okay. So thank you so much, keep watching. So if you have any doubt, then give me these doubt in the comment section. I will try to solve your problems. Okay, thank you so much, keep watching.